Miami, like we said, though, starting on the defense, and CSU on the offense. They do have that raise compared to the Jet. So Ray's definitely a good agent on split as well. So it'll be interesting to see how those paint shells come into play.
Right, there's the flash. Getting avoided and pushing up. And this could be dangerous. Skibbin finding first blood on Revy.
Skibbin there to hold Comfy's back. Both these players looking to double lead push up aggressively, but Atarax finding an elimination, but finding himself going down as well.
And CSU picks up 2 more there, and now all of a sudden bringing it right back to a 3v3 in the pistol round.
Right. Skibbin here back sight now.
And looking in sewer, we have Rays on CSU side, making their way towards mid and maybe into heaven.
It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do here. Will they scale as 3? But if the Rays decides to go mid, he does have to deal with that Viper wall. Joker making his way up mid now. Does have those paint shells, though, online still, so he may try to throw those into heaven here. Shive taking a good chunk of damage. The paint shells coming out to force the space.
And there's the snake bite to deny them space. And now just backing off and reconvening to the rest of the team. Getting a little bit chased and then backing off. Skibbin finding one on Joker. And now it's in favor of Miami as CSU goes down to 1 more player.
Skibbin good for 3 on the pistol, looking potentially get a 4th, but exquisitely.
They could just rotate to A here.
Yeah, he could. He's trying to find the moment. 19 seconds on the clock. Will the Killjoy in vents hear him, though? Not going to be able to hear him quite yet.
And this should be a plant here.
The turret, though.
The turret doesn't see.
Okay, so he's going to get the plant for free now. 1v3 situation. It'll be all about how he repositions himself after this.
It looks like they're going to play potentially screens here. Going to see KJ in heaven momentarily. The turret giving away a lot of information, though.
I don't know if he knows that they crossed, though, quite yet. The turret, though, that's definitely going to give enough information for them. The flash coming on through.
And the full blind will expose them. And Skibbin picking up a 4K on that.
Love to see that from Skibbin here on the pistol. Those players in heaven unaware that he was playing pillar on the B site, so he was able to get some value there. Getting a crisp hedge tap onto that raise in heaven. The snake bite, though, denying all that space for these players to actually get that the heaven control. So Skibbin just being able to capitalize off of that.
Yeah, they did a great job, and now they get to force up and look at what we see from Sheeb right now. We've seen the judge come out, and we've been big fans of the judge this entire day 1, and I'm really hoping to see something special here.
The judge play on split. Such a close quarters map as well. It'll be interesting to see how these players play the eco round. Will they go for a rush here? Ready?
Viper wall is up, separating them down mid, but will they be ready for the immediate peak in mid from Jet?
I can't lie, I'm digging the combination here, the skin combo.
It's pretty good.
The red on red action with the classic. Love to see that. Revy, though, pushing up mid, trying to get a little bit of information. Knows there's one's vents, but will they clear Shive here? Oh, no.
Doesn't the judge coming in clutch here, getting the first pickup, baits the second shot, and they go out into the open, and unfortunately, CSU picks up 2 there on TCR and Sheep.
Wow, Revy able to capitalize off of that one, hitting the headshot with the classic.
But look at Comfy's HP right now, sitting at 16 HP. Stars coming down from Ataraxy, and now it's just a game of patience as they have mid control, but they have to make a decision here. But Joker gonna find some action potentially here if they go out onto the right.
Clearing heaven for his team here. Joker taking the space he needs. Ataraxy unaware that he's potentially above him. Gets the drop, but
couldn't line it up.
Oh my, Ataraxy good for 2 now. He knows these players are scaling. Ataraxy, the shots don't land.
For 3.
Exquisitely, though, found him leaving himself on 1 HP. Good thing the regrowth's online, though.
Yeah, and that's the main advantage here, right? Because Miami is hurt right now.
Does the regrowth come on through for their Jet player, though? The Trailblazer committed, gets a little bit of information that there may be a player back site, but if that was not already known, they know now. The Sky Flash from Revy is now online, 16 HP to this Jet player's name as he finds himself scaling here. Comfy. Do they know where these players are? The Flash comes on through.
Oh, and that's going to be in a limb.
Skibbin, though, we've seen him do this before. 150 HP to his name. This is definitely doable. 20 seconds on the clock as he finds himself baiting the spike on out. The judge coming on through the peak. Does not come through yet. Skibbin.
Tough spot.
Waiting for the double swing.
almost had the spray transfer as well, but CSU tying it right back up 1-1 in their save round too.
Love to see the patience there from Exquisitely with that judge, able to wait for his teammate to swing on out to bait for him as he gets the judge shot on through there. That was the eco round, so it's love to see that eco round win from them.
Yeah, it's such a weird spot now in terms of economy. You don't see it too often where it's a 1-1 that early on after the pistol. And now we are making our way for CSU over onto B side once more.
Just want to take a look at Comfy's economy, though. 3,700 to his name right now, potentially.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Not anymore.
He's going to be getting that operator online, though, is what I was hinting at. Unfortunately, goes down in this round, but the Trailblazers are going to be committed to the B site here. Clears out everything. They know that these players aren't here now. Going to be opting to commit to the site now as these players scale the B site off that Sage wall. Pretty default stuff here. Pretty standard as these players now with CSU get the bomb down on the B site.
Now we're playing back towards main. The Ike's wall is up from Sage. The post plant mollies are down, and they're looking really good to take this this next round if they keep playing patient here.
100% cannot agree with you more there, as these players on Miami, though, do not have the guns to put up a fight here. Lots of shorties, lots of classics for the players, and Revy's got that Vandal just waiting. Ataraxi spraying through the box, trying to clear an angle.
Oh my goodness, you saw that shot?
Yeah, nice headshot there coming down through, looking for the spray. Now the wall drops, the flash comes out. Can Revy get the value with the Vandal that he needs? He does find one, looking for another now, but these players are just buying time. Revy goes down, but that's going to be the Vandal as well, going down. So unfortunately going to be losing out on a Vandal there, but Ataraxi opting to go down to the bomb so that the economy is not given over to CSU. Love to see it here from CSU.
Absolutely. They take the lead early on, and now the operator, just as you said, comes online for Comfy. And I'm really curious to see how they're going to play. It looks like they might opt for a very aggressive B hold.
Love to see that. But it may be almost too predictable. Comfy's been peeking B main every time, so it'll be interesting to see if they peek him with that operator.
Yeah, I think this is their first real push onto A site as far as CSU goes.
Ataraxi
stars
with the gun skin combo. I love to see the Nebula Phantom in play with an Astra player. It just matches the play, the character so well.
Knocking them.
Along with that Radiant Buddy looking crisp, looking clean. Ataraxi looking to potentially do some damage here on the players, but they've already taken control of ramp.
Oh, and dropping back into vent. Skibbin is forced to back off because of the blind. And now Revy, in control of heaven, has bought some space for CSU. And now we're going to challenge it in vents. It will immediately go down while pulling out the gun.
Ataraxi finding one, though, on the A site as well. So these players now looking to fight for mid, but CSU finding that elimination. Crew with the one tap on Skibbin while he's fully stunned.
Yeah.
Evening things back up here for the moment.
Crew sitting at next to no HP whatsoever.
Oh, they're rotating, and it's the operator.
No
Comfy,
way.
though, missing the shot, unfortunately, goes down to Lilo.
Lilo able to capitalize on that, and now is pushing in for the plant. CCR going to find an elimination, sneaking behind on Joker.
Love to see that there. Ataraxi going down. Zek Crew hitting the shots he needs to here, and CRR scaling, but Lilo says no.
Absolutely, still holding on to that operator as well. 3-1 in favor of CSU.
Decide to take the operator on offense, though, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for a mid play here, I believe, with the operator. It'll be interesting to see what exactly they want to do with that. Great round, though, from Lilo. Is it Lilo or Lilo?
Probably Lilo.
Lilo, as he picks up those eliminations.
Yes, it looks like Crew is going to go ahead and take the operator, and a little bit of a save round again from Miami means probably an aggressive push.
Good old Omen operator here, as it looks like Miami's getting aggressive down mid. They're flooding with these light guns here.
Yeah, Paint Shell's trying to separate and make space, and they back off because they know what's coming. And now they're able to push on to B for free because they know exactly where all of them are.
Like that play call from them, understanding that the players are pushing mid so they can take the B site here. Zek Crew holding the rotate. Comfy being able to pick up one, though.
7
Ataraxi as
HP
well.
for Comfy.
Wow, They scaled perfectly. They were able to find eliminations as a set. They found another one as well.
And
this is the eco.
goes down. This is a crazy round for Miami.
Miami finding the eliminations they need.
No
the
way.
satchel
The
play.
spray transfer for Joker's crew taking out another one. It's now a 2v1.
Zach Crew good for one here. Does have that operator online. The flash coming on through as well. Does he clear the player? Hell picks up the Vandal. Looking for this elimination. Not going to be able to find the Bucky.
And the Thrifty coming out from Miami. You love to see it as they now bring themselves back into this game and really needed that Thrifty to save their economy.
That Thrifty was absolutely crazy from Miami. They were able to pick up those eliminations. They just were able to win the gunfights as they scaled out heaven. They were able to find the elimination on the Sage. And from there, they were just able to clean things up.
All right, moving on to the next round as we start to see an A push once more from CSU. I like this a lot. They got really comfortable on B, so throwing in an A every now and then is working out nicely. Really curious as well if they will try to split into a mid control as well.
Comfy looking for the shot, but Revy finds it first. Comfy going down, unfortunately, once again, taking those aggressive off angles, but not going to be able to find the value that he's wanted so far in this match. The Trailblazer committed, though, not going to be able to find anything backside. May be the go sign for Miami here. CSU here as they scale the A site.
CSU finding their way onto A, and there's the plant coming down from Lilo. And now a little bit of a post-plant action is going to be set up as Crew's kind of controlling this heaven spot, but Sheev's going to find Joker.
Finding that elimination there, bringing it to a 4v4 situation. Ataraxi, the fight goes down on ramps. Zek Crew going to be biting the end of that bullet. Ataraxi with the ultimate now.
And now the snake bite forcing them out of that corner. And now they see one behind screens. Will they spray it?
The lockdown's still in play, though.
No way.
They scale fast enough. They're able to pick up those eliminations, and the lockdown's done, and so is the round.
Good play from Miami, evening it back up 3-3, and they get the operator out of that back two.
They attempted to commit the lockdown to that fight, but unfortunately, they just spray them down. They scaled correctly. Some great eliminations from Shibe. They're going to be able to pick up that round for Miami. You love to see that. Comfy, unfortunately, not going to be able to find those op shots he's been looking for, but they are giving him the op again. He needs to start cooking here. Hey, I believe in him.
Absolutely. I believe in the ability for them to succeed. It is 3-3. They brought it back, and now we're going to see a Marshall coming out from Lilo. What's the play going to be? Pushing up here, pulling them in off the star, and Comfy finding that operator shot.
Just talking about there. Not going to say it was me who believed in him to get that elimination, but
sometimes there's commentary curses, sometimes there's the blessing.
You're right, brother. Okay, these players now in a 4v5 situation. Oh,
and there's the revives. It's like it never even happened.
That's the curse right there, unfortunately.
GG. Go next.
Skibbing, though. Here,
All
holding
right.
down Mail. Jiggle peeking for any information, potentially. Looks like CSU going to be setting up towards the B site. Going to be down to the hands of the Killjoy player here on B.
There's a Trailblazer, not going to be getting any information outside of that little bit right there towards B main.
Lilo looking for that operator shot down mid, holding a tight angle. The Trailblazer getting the information in the vents. CSU now scaling mid.
If the paint shell is going to separate them out, making it clear for them to go into sewers.
But look at the Omen TP from earlier in the round. He's cleared out
wow.
the A site. They know, oh, he might be calling for these players to rotate, but he doesn't know that Jet's holding ramp. They might be walking right into this one, but Comfy not going to be able to find the shot here. The Seeker going to be able to clear him off of that angle, so CSU scaling the site now, going to be planting in the open for heaven here off of the Viper wall there.
Yep, and Crew is looking for a pick. I don't think they know where he's at. A fake TP, though. Oh, will find one in CT almost. Trades back and forth, but it's going to be Miami who comes out on top.
Love to see those operator shots connecting that round. It's Comfy getting into his zone, finding the shots he needs to hit for Miami to succeed in this one. Love to see the player cams here from these players.
Yep, definitely looking good as they are now bringing this into their favor. 4-3, Miami on top now as they are holding it down on defense right now.
All 5 ultimates online for the side of Miami, though. CSU not with a lot at all, dealing with literally no ultimates here. 2 out of 8 is the closest they are to an ultimate.
Yeah, but Miami does have the operator still, so Comfy looking to get that first pick, maybe shut off one of the players who, you know, I don't know, you said none of them have ults here, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that...
I could have sworn one of them would have had one.
CSU, unfortunately, no economy to their name here. Going to be on a force by Skibbin, playing inside of that Viper's pit down mid. They're just looking for these eliminations here. They have mid control, to say the very least.
Yeah, it's a really nice place to put the Viper ult, just because it shuts down so much control of the map for the aggressors.
Revy now looking for an elimination with that Marshall. CCR on the B site, holding down the push. It's interesting how Miami is actually committing multiple ultimates to this round. Trailblazer comes on through.
That's some value. Comfy finding a pick on Joker.
Joker the lurk towards the A site, going to be picked off there, unfortunately. But it's all good, though. Still a winnable round for CSU as they start to group towards the garage. 30 seconds left in this round. Skibbin playing inside that Viper's pit still. Just spraying, looking for anything he'd potentially find. Crew looking for anything as well down the mid. The Flash not getting the information it needs, and 18 seconds left on the round. They're going to be pushing right into the LOS of CCR here. CCR looking to go.
And the timer is counting down. Ice Wall goes up. They're going to try and get this plan down as fast as they can, but this Molly's making it difficult. Skibbin good for 2. Spike carrier killed, and that's going to be another flawless round for Miami.
CSU just running out of time there. It seemed as if they were just struggling and deciding where exactly they wanted to hit. Unfortunately, the Rays getting picked off towards the A site early and then just ran out of time with that Viper's pit mid. They didn't know what to do.
Yeah, Viper's pit was the only ult that they had to utilize as well, so they still have so much control with 3 more online, still holding that operator, and this has fully shifted into Miami's favor.
100% defense on split is the side you want to be on, folks. We love to see the economy here for the defenders, but if you're a fan of CSU, it's going to be a difficult one to hop back on into here. The Trailblazer coming on through. Skibbin taking that one down. The Flash out mid. Denies the space.
Gets the information at least, and there's the snake bite coming out.
Shy picking up an elimination with the snake bite off of
Trailblazer jumping on the Rays. They know exactly where everybody is. Getting one through the blind. And somehow peels out of that too.
I can't lie. I also like this weapon skin. The Smite.
All right, you're down bad.
Love the skin combination. I've used this one before.
I saw you looking at the riot gun, buddy, earlier. All right, now
able to pick up an elimination there off of the snake bite due to the fact that the shells came on in there.
Paint shells. Yep. Spike is down. They got full control. They're just trying to pick this back up for CSU. Can they get it with the flash? Able to swing it. Skibbin now going to respond with a flash of their own, and they're just going to back off. We got 30 seconds left on the clock, so they do have to make their way towards one of the sites. They're actually going to push into heaven.
This is just such a tough one to crack as Shy finds himself in another elimination. Skibbin as well, looking to clean this up with the crossfire.
And another flawless. That's back-to-back flawless rounds for Miami. And if you're CSU, this is not looking good. This is something needs to change.
You can see these players here looking for an answer, trying to figure out what they can do to find their way back into this one. Then again, it is offense split.
Right. I'm curious if they know, I mean, if they could use their timeout here in a situation like this, because you have one to utilize on the attack, but like having that extra moment to evaluate ways to maximize your time on attack is going to be pivotal to make sure that you're not such a big deficit going on to the second half.
100%. It is a defensive side of map, so if we can see these players picking up a few more rounds here, it could be huge. Miami, though, playing pretty flawlessly, playing off of each other as they should be. CSU now looking for an answer as they slow things down. Look at where Comfy's positioning, though, towards that A site, looking for potential pickup on that Raze.
And we might see it as well. That Raze is so close to peaking it, holding that super tight angle.
Looks like they're going to be slowly scaling the A site here. Do they clear Comfy, though?
Here
Comfy
it
looking
comes.
for the peak with the op. Not able to
Dashes
find the
out,
shot.
doesn't get the shot, but now we're looking at paint shells do pick up some damage. It's at 63 HP for Comfy, and they're kind of stuck here with the shorty.
This could be devastating, though. Do they know he has a shorty? The shorty can do damage.
Oh, 19 HP, and Joker finds it.
Joker finding that elimination onto Comfy. That could be the answer here for CSU. Not a whole lot of HP left to his name, but if the Sky can come on through, Revy with another elimination. Got a pick up on Shibe mid. Caught him lacking there with a Marshall shot.
And CSU looking to respond accordingly here to bring this back. Alarm bot does go off, and now the players on B might go ahead and make their way on over to A.
CRR finding that elimination on the Raze that was low HP from earlier. Zek Crew holding the op towards heaven, though. Denying the space, and Revy gets picked off as well. What a great shot from Skiven there. Zek Crew as well with a good shot. These players exchanging as the Killjoy lockdown forces them into backside. Oh, he tried to gravity well them into the ult. That was actually a huge play, but unfortunately,
Crew.
Zek Crew hitting the shot he needs to hit here in the moments like this. The elimination comes through, and Ataraxy, unfortunately, not going to be able to clutch that one up. However, CSU needed that round, and they are still in this one.
They're still in this. They're still on top of their game, and you can see them hyping up. Their coach is like, "Good job!" Like he's affirming them for like bringing that back in there. You love to see it. It's that affirmation, man. I'm telling you, like you have that person that's encouraging you. You like the skies are the limits.
100%. You can see Zek Crew coming online there with the operator. Love to see the shots he was hitting there as well.
I wonder if CSU has the book.
Probably do, I'd imagine.
Yeah, man, I didn't see a book.
Well, I mean.
All right, going in the garage now. Have to get past this star and deal with it. CCR gonna go ahead and pop the spawn grenade early.
Snakebite denying the access to the B site, though, as Lilo looks to put up the Sage wall here. Stands on top of the wall, though. CRR spraying down through off the Omen flash, though. Not going to be able to see what all happened, but Joker swinging on through the site now. The alarm bot going to make them all vulnerable. One shot to the butt. Ray should do it. They find the shots, but Shibe looking for something here. Can he bite?
Oh my goodness, the spray transfer was almost there, but Zek Crew able to pick up 3 here as the plank goes down. Knives popped from Comfy. Can they clutch this up?
Bladestorm online now with the updraft, looking for those shots. Finds one on the Lilo. 1v2 situation now. The Jet with the Bladestorm. Scaling site now. These players playing Ring Around the Rosie. Not a whole lot of HP to their names. Not going to be able to find the shot, though.
And they almost had that, and we are that much closer to bringing this back to a tie game.
Love the energy on that table right now. These boys knew that they needed just a few more rounds on offense, even if they do go 5-7 in this half. It's been a huge, huge offensive side at the end of the rounds here for them as they pick up the last 2 that they potentially need to close out defense side of split.
And just a reminder, both these teams are looking to get that first one on the board for their run here in day 1 of the tournament here at Game Arena. And this would be a great match for them to start that off. And it's so close, so you see them both fighting for it.
An aggressive Seeker coming out on the line, though, for CSU here as they scale the Trailblazer as well, finding the Killjoy. CRR stunned up backside playing Pillar. 3 players, though, already rotated towards the side of B as the Seekers come out for Miami as well. Seeker's going to be given that information, taking the space back as CSU opts to rotate. Zek Crew biting off a little bit more than he can chew down mid as Comfy finds the operator shot.
That's that first pick for Miami, and now they can just play back. You've seen Comfy with the operator all day today, and it's not going to stop any soon. The Sage ult is actually going to get the res off.
Lilo says, "You're not done eating yet, Zek Crew. Get back online here. We need you for this round." Back to a 5v5 situation now as Joker making noise towards the sewer. Does Comfy find this shot down mid, though? The Sky Flash coming on through. Not going to be able to give the information, though, as it barely misses out on the Raze. These players stacking back towards the B site. They're going to be re-hitting B. The Omen ult is online. However, Comfy looking for that elimination, but these players are just scaling site. It's down to CRR here, and he goes down, unfortunately. 5v4 situation now, make that a 4v4 as these players are scaling site. Shibe getting elimination as well as Comfy.
And all right, the plank goes down, but it immediately gets eliminated by Skiven. It's a 4v1 as CSU slowly falls down, and Miami furthers their lead.
Alrighty, so 7-5 half.
Not bad, honestly. For it being a pretty defensive-sided map, that was a solid attack run from CSU. Now, I'm curious to see what it's like on the other side.
It'll be interesting to see how the Raze actually plays on defense, because Raze is one of the more of those defensive. Well, he can be both defensive and offensive. It looked like he was going for a lot of solo plays on the offense and was getting shut down by that operator a whole lot, which is obviously the strategy of Miami, is to get that operator online to get comfy in a good position to do what he does best. But these players now on defense, we'll see Joker tossing in those paint shells, trying to deny pushes. If players are pushing up mid into male, that paint shell gets a whole lot of value.
It's going to be rough if they can't capitalize off of it, if they can't defend versus it. So let's see how it plays out here on A site for the pistol round.
Miami on offense now, looking to potentially get something started here. Looks like they're running a default. Are all these players in sewer right now?
No way. What is this?
They were waiting for the aggressive push-up, I believe. So I love the patience from them.
Yep, you have one lingering with the KJ from Miami. You're looking towards mid here, and there they go. They slowly push into heaven.
See some, though. The death ball from Miami, though, as they scale up heaven, looking to potentially take heaven control. Joker finding the shot, though. What a crisp shot from Joker there. Shot going to be able to find Zekru backside, though, so evening things up and opening up the A site for Miami. Lilo finding a kill on to Skibbin.
There's the play coming from Ataraxy, and with CSU in full heaven right now versus the two alone on site. We need our KJ back for Miami right now.
100%. It'll be interesting to see how these players play this round out 3v3 situation. Now, does he tech for CCR? Yes, he does. Looking for this elimination now. Lilo not going to be able to find it.
But the trade out, unfortunately.
These players playing off each other's crossfire. The timing is there. Revy
able to shoot them in the back. Revy finds it for them. 1v2. CSU gets healed off.
They know the location of him now. Know he screens the flash coming on through. Revy not a whole lot of HP left to his name. Shy trying to make things work here as he scales the site. Knows the player's defusing. Revy goes down. He's sticking the spike. He has the information. The bomb's been half. The shot's
no way
come
the
through.
reload, and because they got half, it's gonna get the defuse for Miami.
My. What a close round there. It could have gone either way. The shots just not landing there, unfortunately.
Very important pistol round. Now they get the force up, and it's looking great for them as they move on. This attack has been, the defense have been super solid, but just not going to be enough as Miami really clutched it up there on the attack. As CSU clutched up on the defense.
CSU going to be able to force up now. Looks like Miami going to be buying some sheriffs here, seeing if they can get some potential headshot to bring them back into this one. But look at how Miami is playing on offense here. They are just predicting or waiting for this A push every round.
Yeah, and it's CSU who's not going to give it to them. But the quick Marshall kill from Zekru. It's going to be a big opening. Another Marshall. Oh, Marshall again. Make that three.
Back-to-back Marshall shots. He takes one, I take one. He takes one, I take one.
A flawless round. All Marshalls, the fist bumps come out. Coaches clapping his hands. They are looking good with these Marshalls right now. They needed that.
100%. The 7-7 now on the board. The Marshalls going crazy there on the eco round, just denying everything from Miami.
All right, 7-7, all tied up. You're going to see a judge coming out from Joker as well. Have to point that out whenever I see it. I cannot lie.
Yep, Joker, especially on the raise roll with the judge, he can get in position and get there fast, especially off those satchels.
Yeah, those satchels propel them forward so quickly, and they can get those kills real fast. There's the paint shells trying to deny some space up mid. And then look at the positioning from Miami's Viper as well. Just waiting for someone to lurk around and push up potentially, but I don't know if it's going to happen to them this round.
Joker sitting in the vents here. It could be devastating for Miami if they find this player, but the Trailblazer coming on out, forcing him on out. They spray through the smoke, trying to deny any value from that judge. Not 100% sure if they are aware that he has a judge in vents. However, these players now regrouping. Looks like they're going to be hitting mid here, I believe, still. I think they're going to smoke something off and decide to hit something here momentarily. Yeah. Smoke towards vents comes on through. It was a bait smoke.
There's the flash. Joker trying to get pressured. Will go down to Ataraxy. They push into heaven. Sage backs off. And now Lilo is trying to recoup this situation.
But they're just scaling sight now as they find these two players here. Revy good for one, exquisitely good for another. Revy with the no-scope trade, looking good.
Oh, the time, and that was super unfortunate. But now it's 2-3 in favor of CSU, but gets shot out. Where was that from? We have Sheeb on the devious flirt. Good for 2 before finally going down. 13 seconds left in the clock, and it's a 1v1. The fight has to happen.
CRR versus Zek crew here. CRR opts to plant the bomb here. Both these players now getting into position to fight. CRR,
no way! Miami able to find that. For a second, I thought they were going to tuck into hell there, and they just played that really well. Caught him lacking, and then secured that round for Miami.
Love to see that being secured for Miami, especially due to the fact that they would have lost to an eco there. Still, great stuff from CRR. The flank from Shive, though, going to be able to secure that round for Miami in the long run. CSU now on a full buy. Miami, a little bit of a half buy on utility and armor, but it'll be interesting to see. This round's winnable for either side here.
All right. Playing it safe here on B and on A, pushing up through the Viper smoke. A little bit of shots taken on Comfy there.
As well as the Omen, taking a few shots as well. Getting healed back on up, though, from the regrowth. These players now looking to potentially go somewhere towards the A site. The Seekers, though, denying that. They have the information that it may be towards the A site as the Jet. Jiggle peeking ramps. Skiven might be looking for something here.
And here we go, still kind of stuck in the back of A. Looking to probably take height here in heaven. The Nays denying them any mid presence.
Oh, the satchel coming on through. CRR going to deny that one, though. Shoots that thing on out. Will they clear these players, Heaven, though?
Trailblazer doesn't get any value from Miami, but still spraying this Heaven. They know somebody is lingering.
Ataraxy looking to scale into B Heaven now. The Raze is there, though. Does not have the paint shells to clear out Mail. However, holding the angle. Joker. It's going to be on him this round. Can he deny? Finds one. Ataraxy going down there. Company now scaling the site. 82 HP to his name. The alarm bot, though. Joker says no. Joker good for 3 on this round.
Joker trying to keep going more. Is stuck in the reload. And CCR goes down. And another round for CSU.
They're just going back and forth, these teams. Love to see the aggression from both sides. Just such close games here. CSU finding that one, though. Forcing Miami onto a light buy here. CRR with a Vandal in his hand. Nope, decides to buy a Sheriff for now.
So CSU had a major advantage here. Despite it being 8-8, they have the guns, they have the economy to work with. Should be able to pull off this round as well and bring them back into the lead. Love to see these close matches.
Oh, wow, that's scary.
No way.
The tapping through the smoke. Missed the first 3, but finds the last.
There is the boom bot looking for information there on ramps. Not going to find anything, though. Revy is still holding it down just in case they do decide to push through. Let's see what the play is. Chilling over in ramps as well. They're just playing it nice and slow on Miami's side. And they're just waiting for the green light. Still 2, nowhere near A site.
It'll be interesting to see how they deal with this round. They're slowly scaling the site with the eco. Zekro is going to be really good.
Almost good for 2, but now Comfy pushing into the back line here. Going to be looking for this one on the rotate. I think they will find it, and they go down, unfortunately.
CSU picking up another round to their names here. Wow, such a great showing from CSU. Able to pick up both those rounds there back to back.
I mean, Miami was on a bit of a save round there, but CSU just closed that out nice and cleanly. There's nothing more you can really say about it. They just played that the way that they're supposed to, and it worked out really nicely for them.
Miami, though, lots of ultimates online. The Cosmic Divide, as well as the lockdown from Killjoy. It'll be interesting to see how they utilize these ultimates here in the round. Potentially hitting towards the B site here. Blade Storm online as well. As they start to scale. Looking to show up towards the B side, I believe, but Zek Crew says no. CRR losing out on the lockdown for this round. However, 4v4 situation.
And no harm, no foul, as they're still looking to find their push in. We have the Viper flanking around. It's kind of going on a lurk for A.
Lilo here setting up for Joker potentially to get some value. It'll be interesting to see. Oh no, it looks like the gravity well. They're aware maybe that Joker might be here. Joker maybe taking a duel on Comfy here soon. Goes down, gets that elimination, looking for an extra now. The
no way.
showstopper.
Oh, the showstopper almost getting, but Ataraxia able to pick up 2 there. Now in the favor of Miami University, but only ever so slightly. Astra sitting at half their HP, and CSU is going to, again, lurk, but there's the one for Revy. 2v2 now. What is Miami going to do? It looks like they might just go straight to B. There's the Astra Wall coming out as well.
Cosmic Divide online now. They're going to be able to get this plant down, I'd imagine. This player's looking now to get the bomb down here. Skibbin planting the bomb. The Trailblazer gives the information. A little bit of chip damage going on through the Seekers online, though, now for CSU. Seekers come on out here. The regrowth healing on up. Actually here gets the elimination. Ataraxi looking for 2.
Oh, it's a 1v1. Astra versus Sky. Who will come out on top? I got a lot of value, but I don't know if they know that they wrapped.
Ataraxi, you gotta be feeling something right now. The ring around the rosy play coming on out, though. Revy doesn't know where Ataraxi is.
Neither one of them know.
The timing is insane.
No way they didn't see.
Ataraxi playing this to perfection almost.
Oh my goodness.
Revy and him flashed himself, and Ataraxi
The timing was
round.
everywhere on that. Crazy round for Miami. You saw that. They both decided to switch up at the same time every single moment, and they just clutched that up and was able to find the W.
Wow, that was actually a crazy game of Ring Around the Rosie there, but
that's
Miami
VALORANT
finding their way in that round. Love to see Ataraxi popping off there, especially on the controller role.
2 ults available to both of these teams. Both of them have the lockdown as well. So I'm curious to see how exactly they'll utilize that.
Revy looking for the classic spray through smoke.
No way.
He finds it once again. These players are just unable to clear the angle. They run in, they think the smoke is good enough, but Revy's just, he knows the pre-fire angle. The Trailblazer now trying to get any information it can, finds one.
And there is
debating on whether or not he wants to commit the Seekers here.
Yeah, Viper Pit is on A site right now, and there's the Seekers trying to get that value, and then a flash. There, oh my goodness, so much is being committed to this.
So many sky flashes coming on out. It's a whole flock of birds here as the KJ lockdown coming on out, forcing these players off the site. They all have to play back site now. The gravity well detaining only one. These players now scaling. Ataraxi good for 3!
No way! Exquisitely is able to clean it back up with Revy and win another one for CSU.
Wow, Ataraxi was good for 3 though, however, exquisitely finding the last 2 eliminations of that round through the Viper's ult. Such a great retake from CSU there. Love to see that Killjoy ultimate getting as much value as it did. The one player being detained is all you need in a fight like that one. Miami now forced onto another eco. Ataraxi though, able to force by a Phantom. The hero by Phantom from Ataraxi.
Absolutely trying to make it happen for their team.
You are divided.
And there's the Astral Wall, the Cosmic Wall comes out, and there's only the Sky that they really have to deal with.
Revy, please, man.
No way.
You can't be doing this.
Somebody check him for hacks.
Oh my goodness, please, man. He's good for 1 every round, good for 2 this round, looking for more. Do they clear him backside though? Good
no
for
way,
3.
3.
Comfy.
Before finally going down to Comfy.
Finally putting an end to Revy. Exquisitely though, scaling with the Omen. Shive, gonna be using that Poison Pit just to slow things down here for a moment, but the Jet with the Vandal in hand is all gonna be down to him. Comfy good for 1 here.
And CSU taking another one, going up 11-9 here in this map. Split is working out fantastically for them, especially since they start shifting in their favor.
Hey, all I'm saying is, if CSU win this game, we're gonna need a Revy interview.
And here is the timeout call from Miami, trying to figure out how to change it up. Let's see what they can do. Stay hydrated, folks. Water brought to you by Game Arena.
Gotta love water.
Yeah, we're sponsored by them.
Absolutely great shots, though, there from Revy. Just finding those eliminations through the smoke round and round and round again.
Absolutely. It's been crazy how much it works out. A lot of it just comes down to that muscle memory of the timing when people decide to kind of push out into the smokes as well after they're being played. And Revy just capitalizing off of that knowledge and making it work time and time again. But now that this timeout is coming to an end, I'm curious to see what Miami has in store for, I guess, a counterplay to how CSU has been shutting them down.
Be interesting to see here. The force buy coming out through from Miami. They need this round here if they want to stay in split. Ataraxy going nuclear on the controller roll here. 20 eliminations to his name, but Revy with 23. These players neck and neck. CSU,
Here we
though.
go. Round begins, and we've got a bit of a split push. And immediately, Revy, how? Somebody explain.
He just continues to hit the one tap on A main. Revy just being the difference maker in this one. Wow. Great elimination there to start off the round here as the players from Miami start to scale up mid. Lilo, though, says no. Looking for another one. Finds two.
Lilo able to find two in mid, and now going to retrieve the spike. Skibbin is in a tough spot as Seekers have given away their position.
Oh, can he be good for three? No. Skibbin going to find that elimination. The Trailblazer coming on out. The Omen swinging now. Low HP to his name. And the Army of Two here from Miami.
Yep, CCR was able to bring it back, and it's a 2v3. CSU, almost was even back up.
That might be enough, though, for Skibbin to get something going here. 1v2 situation. Just not know where the Raze is located here. Joker's main. Does he find the angle? Wow,
and
what a
just
nasty
like
angle.
that, we move to match point for CSU Vikes, and it's going to be a nail biter unless Miami can really turn it up and bring it back.
CSU with the advantage in this one. 12-9 now. Miami letting things slip away here.
Yeah, it's been so neck and neck the entire time, and CSU just found something here on defense that has worked out phenomenally for them.
I'll tell you what they found. It's Revy getting these eliminations to start off the rounds here.
I'm telling you, someone's got to check his keyboard after this.
Zek Crew with the operator online for the defense, though, looking for an early elimination to potentially close things out. Not going to go to find the connection shot, though. The Sage wall protecting Zek's crew just for a moment longer. As these players look to scale elsewhere now, heading back towards the B site. If they commit to B site, will they clear the Raze, though? Two players playing slow towards the A side. Joker here on a crazy off angle.
You should run.
And there's the lockdown being committed by Miami, but it is a fake one. It is meant to draw them away. And there's the drop down from Joker. Sees everybody, tries to get the paint shells out, but it's not going to come out quick enough. And just like that, Skibbin ain't comfy. KO down, Skibbin good for another one. And it's going to be a free B site as they get the plant down here for back site. But wow, Lilo finding one right through that smoke just in time.
Lilo getting that elimination here, potentially giving CSU a chance in this one, finding another here.
And just like that, it's been evened back up. Skibbin is finding these shots. There's the snake bite being pushed back into CT spawn, but
it's all going to be down to the lurk of CRR, but the alarm bot was there perfectly. The double scale from heaven, not going to be able to find anything as Shive finds two.
Miami is not done fighting yet. And after they close down this last one, Molly's being planted. They are looking to bring this back as we get closer and closer to a potential OT. 11-12.
Love to see how close this game is here. Miami fighting as hard as they can to try and get a point on the board for today.
We've seen this earlier today, a match that almost went to OT. Will we see a repeat? Sorry, it's 10 to 12, not 11 to 12. We saw it get really close to an OT. Will we see that happen again? Or will this be the real time where they fight and they bring it to that overtime?
I feel like as Miami, as long as they don't get picked off towards the A side, they might have something going here for them. CRR, though, looking to get things going towards the B side. The Trailblazer going to catch Leo off guard here for a minute.
Oh, knives are popped. This is a very important elimination.
Leo only has a classic. I didn't know. Are they on a light buy?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if that was a miss buy or if he just actually, or they're saving potentially. Not 100% sure there, but has a classic and the resurrection to his name.
All right,
the
the
Blade
spray's
Storm
coming through, but they're not getting much. Crew actually takes some damage through there.
They are on a light buy,
Okay.
I believe. Zekro finding himself, Zek Crew finding himself backside here, finding the
No
first
way.
elimination. The trade not going to be there yet, though.
And that's a trade off there. Ataraxy is able to pick off Crew after that. And now Miami is trying to bring this back in their favor.
The lurk from Shibin, though. It's going to be all down to that. Finding elimination with that classic we mentioned earlier. Skibbin flashing on through, trying to buy his Viper time to get some value here. The Viper, no, Revy finds him. 1v4 situation now for Ataraxy. He needs to go huge here, finds the first. It would be on for the ace, but no. CSU finding the victory here tonight.
Absolutely a close one yet again, but CSU will put one on the board for their run today in day one of Game Arena's Valorant Act 1.
I would love to get an interview in here with Ataraxy with those shots he was hitting earlier.
Yeah.
Not
or
quite
Revy.
Sure. 100%. Oh, yep. You're right, Revy going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, Atarax was crazy too, but
yep.
Revy definitely hitting those one taps on A site to just destroy them anytime they tried to attempt a crack at A. Was phenomenal to watch as well. Again, another great match that we got to watch. Very back and forth, but it was ultimately CSU that really capitalized off of their advantage, and especially being able to close that out on defense definitely helped.
It'll be interesting to see how Miami reacts to that. They are down now in the series. However, they're looking for that win. They need that win here. There's still 2 games left tonight. They need to win one of those. So it'll be interesting to see if Miami can pull something off here. CSU, though, with their first win of the night, going to be looking to potentially get some more things to their name with the last 2 games of the night as well. So
absolutely. We might see an update here as far as standings go. That was a really long game, so everybody should be just about done. Let's take a look at the standings real quick before we get into our player interview. All right, with the updates so far, Rise Knight still sitting at 4-0. Looks like most of these have been... Actually, I'm not sure if much has been updated too much yet, but from what we last saw, Rise Knights sitting at 4-0, Hawks Fan Club 3-1, Zips Esports 3-1, IWU sitting at 2-1, CSU now at 1-4, which you'd love to see, Davenport 1-3, and then Miami now at 0-4, but still time for them to bring this back. We do have an interview up with one of the Vikes from CSU after that insane split game. Let's get them on the mic. What's going on, friend?
How's it going?
It's going great. A crazy game that was almost brought back. Remind me your tag real quick.
I'm ZZak Crew.
ZZak Crew. Awesome. Yeah, we weren't sure whether to call you Crew or Zek or what you wanted there, but phenomenal play. You guys adapted so well. So we went on to split, which is a scary pick in a best of 1. What's the thought process behind that? Because there's different ways you can build your composition depending on what side you're on, and we kind of saw 2 tastes of 2 different types of compositions for that. What was your guys' strategy going into that?
So we love to go double sentinel at that map. We kind of know that our defense is our strongest position as a team, so we just try to get as many as we can on offense, and then we double sentinel up, and then we just kind of lock down.
Yeah.
And try to hold out.
That was kind of like the narrative of that match, right? You guys you held your own on the attack side, but once it got the defense, that's really where you separated that gap, right? And you guys locked it down, and you guys really played off of that so well. So what was the main thing that you noticed from the opposing team, Miami? What was the thing that you caught on to them that you're able to punish the most?
We we punished the lurking. We knew there was always going to be one, so we were getting a free pick most rounds off of the lurk. And then we also knew that with the double controller setup, they were going to be pulling fakes. So we really didn't leave sight. We kind of had someone anchoring everywhere. So
absolutely, yeah, that was one thing that we noted on comms throughout. They did a lot of like split pushing and things like that, or having like the one lurk constantly on A site, and they got punished for it. And you guys really capitalized on that. Really played discipline, and I really think that's what separated you in that specific map and brought you guys out on top. But really, really close games. So now that you guys have one on the board, you got a couple games left in today's matches, and I'm sure you guys would love to bring that up even more.
Oh yeah.
So what are you guys feeling now that you have one on the board? Now that you guys are warmed up, how has it felt now that you have played a few maps?
We're definitely going to probably get a little more aggressive. I think we were kind of passive for the first couple, and we were kind of sitting back. And then I think you saw our Revy, who's our ace player, where he just starts. You can't stop him once he starts rolling. He's getting 3K round after round.
There were some suspect things we were watching on our side, hitting these one taps through smokes consistently on A. It's like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, he is something else, especially when he's locked in. So I think we're gonna probably take him off initiator and put him into more of a offensive role, so we can just let him roll.
So you're thinking about swapping the roles entirely moving forward? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
That'd be interesting to see. Definitely something that you guys at home will want to make sure that you stay in tune for. We've got a couple more games for you this evening before we move on to tomorrow, which is the final bracket. Again, it's single elimination. It's best of 3, so you get to have that aspect, because best of 1s, like we said, can be a little risky. Never know what can happen, but a best of 3 is really where you get to see teams really shine. But any closing remarks that you want to say for the stream?
Nope, just that we're looking forward to get this next map underway against Akron and get after it. I don't know.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, crew. And we just appreciate you and getting to talk a little bit about the match, and good stuff on the match over in Miami. Good victory. And we hope that you guys will continue to support them and Miami and all these other teams as we showcase a couple more matches this evening. Real quick, we'll go ahead and look at the schedule before moving on